What's up, film buffs? This is Brian Szynski coming at you from Toxic Reviews, and today we're reviewing Army of the Dead. Brains. Roll it. Following a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries take the ultimate gamble, venturing into the quarantine zone to pull off the greatest heist ever attempted. This is Zack Snyder's second zombie movie. His first movie, actually his first feature, was the remake of Dawn of the Dead in 2004, which is, till this day, my favorite zombie film. I know the George A. Romero people will want to hang me, but please don't hang me. I had a good time with this. Seeing the second trailer, it looked like a blast, so I went into it with certain expectations. Seeing the runtime, about 2.5 hours, it made me a little nervous, but it flies. The runtime flies by because you're having a good time. From the opening credits, I knew I was going to have a great time with this movie. The opening credits are awesome. The opening credits is the fall of Las Vegas. It would have been cool to see that in the movie instead of just it's the fall of Las Vegas during the credit scene, and then when you get into the movie, it's already all there, all set up. I kind of get why they did that because they wanted to focus more on the goal to get in there and get out, the money. But it would have been cool to see more of that. I will say it was sad to see Vegas get destroyed. Seeing Paris fall on Elvis. Why would you do that to Elvis again? Let the man rest in peace. But yes, this is a very different zombie film. So if you are a fan of zombie films, expect to see something very different with the zombie mythology. You have fast zombies, you have slow zombies that are stupid, you have leaders, a king and a queen. It's almost like a tribe where they're following these two leaders and they listen to everything they say. It seems like they have cognitive abilities, which is very different, which I like. They're not just stupid bags of meat walking around just saying brains, and just eating your head. There's only so many times you could make a zombie movie the same exact way until you get bored. Now, see, I'm a fan of The Walking Dead show. I'm only 5 seasons in, so some people tell me it gets a little towards the later seasons, but I'm pushing through it. It's a great time. I'm not a huge zombie fan, but I am a huge fan of George A. Romero. Who isn't? There's a few comparisons I could make for this movie. For the video gamers, I would probably say if you've ever played Resident Evil, I would probably say it's part 5, where they focus a little more on the action than the horror. If that doesn't sit well with you, Call of Duty players, I would probably say it's like Call of Duty with zombies, with an actual story. And then movie fans, I would probably say this is like Ocean's 11 with zombies, which all 3 sound good to me. Maybe not the Resident Evil 5. That was an okay game. I still have fun with it. Now I'm going to play it. Stay focused, Brian. You are recording a video. God, I'm useless. Performances in this movie were pretty standard. Dave Bautista did a great job. Great job. When I first saw him in Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm like, this guy has charisma. He's funny. Actually, there's a scene midway through the movie where something traumatic happens to him. And I have chills just thinking about it, actually. It's a really cool scene where he fights some zombies and something bad happens, and you could see the pain in his eyes. I loved it. I thought he did a great job. The other characters are very entertaining. Again, it's like Ocean 11, where it's like they focus a little bit more on certain characters, and other characters are, you can kind of tell which ones are going to get whacked sometimes. But the ones that stand out the most is Dave Bautista, the helicopter pilot, which replaced Chris D'Elia, and that's one thing I want to talk about after this. And the guy that breaks into the vault, that guy was awesome. And I actually think that they are making a prequel, or it's already made, with this guy. Prequel, sequel, not sure. May have to look it up. Or we could put it up here, or here. Wherever you see it, just, yeah. I'll tell you, man, Dave Bautista is one big dude. He really makes me want to go to the gym a lot longer. $100. So of course it's a zombie film. So there's a considerable amount of glorious gore, blood and guts and gore. Oh my. And it is glorious. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's disgusting. I feel like I said that in my last review. I'm watching 2 disgusting movies in a row. So another interesting thing about the movie is that Zack Snyder not only directed, produced, and wrote the movie, he also was the cinematographer, which is pretty interesting considering that I liked a lot of the shots in this movie. There's a lot of handheld in here. It really makes you part of the story. I'm not sure why he chose to shoot it in medium most of the time with the characters. I'm not sure I like that part, but there's a lot of scenes where it goes out of focus and he doesn't pull focus at all, which is, for some people, might look stupid, but I actually kind of liked it because it almost seemed like an art house film at times. A big budget art house film with lots of explosions and yelling and guts and zombies and people that are going to die. So there's a few things I didn't like about the movie. One in particular, a big one, is the ending. It's not bad, so I don't want to discourage you from watching this film. It's not a bad ending at all. It's pretty dramatic, but it's very cliche. You have that cliche moment where they're ready to go, but there's one person missing, and they got to go after that person before the time is up. And then because that person went off, a bunch of stuff just starts happening when it shouldn't have happened. So you want to scream at the TV, like, oh my God, just leave this person. But they don't, because there's some good people in this movie. And it's not me rescuing them. Please don't judge me. Another thing I did not like about the movie was the placement of Tignotaro, the actress that took the place of Chris D'Elia. So they reshot her scenes on green screen. And a lot of times you can tell. I mean, there's a lot of moments that are seamless and she looks like she's in the scene, but sometimes it literally looks like these are pickup shots, which they were. I mean, you could tell she's just talking to a camera and not people, but she was a fun character, and it's not that bad. So, again, not to discourage you from seeing this because it is a fun ride. I know there's something online that they're talking about a dead pixel on the screen. I didn't notice it. Probably my second viewing, I'll notice it now because I'm going to be looking for it. But not sure how that happened. I think it was in camera. Are they going to fix it when it comes out on Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray? Not sure. Hopefully. But other than that, I didn't really notice that. It's a tiny, tiny pixel in the center of the screen. I do wear contacts, so I might have Mr. Magooed it. I had a great time with this. I'm going to give Army of the Dead an 8 out of 10. Just have a good time with this. If you like zombies, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't like this. I'm not a huge zombie fan, but I do like good zombie movies. Same thing with horror. Well, I'm kind of biased with horror. Can you tell? That's it, film buffs. That is my review of Army of the Dead. Thank you so much for joining me again here at Toxic Reviews. If you did like this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification button so you know every time that I am on air. On air. Man, you can really tell my age by saying that. Why do I always say something stupid at the end of these videos? Now, I want to finish my protein bar. Cheers.